just moving downstream here to try out another spot, and because we're dealing with real low water and slow current, we're actually doing opposite of what I normally would be doing on a river. We're actually looking for areas that have the strongest current right now. So basically we're looking for outside bends where that current has an opportunity to push up real hard against the brake, and in this case it's only pushing up about 3 or 4/10 of a mile an hour, but that's what makes that area different than everything that's surrounding it. A lot of the other areas the current is quite a bit slower, so those fish will actually move into those higher current areas to take advantage of that current as bait gets washed past them. So basically to do that, you just want to look at your map. You can see where there's a long straightaway where that main flow will bump up against the brake, and 9 times out of 10 that's going to position those fish right there. There may be fish spread out in that area, but that's going to be the key spot on that little bend.
So while the Rock River may be falling short on current, there's no shortage of joshing around going on between Chase and Tom.
Man, these fish are just fighting like crazy.
Yeah, they are. I'm ready.
Here it comes.
Oh, yeah, it's a good fish.
Oh, wow, the jig just popped out.
It's a good spot for him to get off, and, you know, maybe it was due to a subpar hook set.
Unbelievable.
Or a great net job, I would say.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Good fish, though.
And even though the situation isn't exactly normal in regards to traditional river jigging, their rapport is pretty much business as usual.
Well, I'm going to get this one back, get back up on the bow mount, because I want to catch one.
Good luck with that. Sounds good.
Jokes set aside, their approach to conjuring up these late fall river walleyes
Good one?
Yeah, it's decent.
in both cadence and presentation, which above water has now shifted entirely to vertical jigging,
Coming up quick, Tom.
Oh, yeah.
He's coming up quick.
Oh, nice fish.
Oh, get him.
is seriously producing some nice-sized fish.
Woo! Buried in
man.
his mouth, that jig is. Wow.
Look at that fish. There you go, dude. Wow.
Unreal.
Nice job.
I suppose you want me to come down here and take him. Huh?
Yeah, you know what? You handle that one.
Yeah. Nice fish. And it looks like we may need a pliers on this one, man. Look at
Oh, yeah.
Look at that jig. Look at him. You won't get it. Oh, wish he was a dentist.
He's just killing it. He's just killing it.
Definitely need a pliers.
Where is that thing?
Oh, it's right here. I got it. I got it.
All right.
Yep.
Look at that. He got pretty serious about chewing on that,
Yeah,
didn't
he did. Yeah.
That's what's so cool about this time of year, man. They just eat it.
Yeah.
Nice
Those
job.
gulp are just destroyed right there, but look at that fish. Just a beautiful fish, and man, there's no better way to catch him than vertical jigging.
Oh, no,
either. You just
absolutely
lift
not.
Beautiful. Let's get him back, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty.
That's a dandy.
Oh,
There
yeah.
he goes. Nice fish. That is sweet.
Jig bites. It's mid-fall here, so colder weather. Many times the fish may not be as aggressive, and anytime you're fishing in colder weather, slowing down your presentation is always a pretty good thing. So as far as jig cadence goes, we're using a pretty slow jig cadence. But the one thing that we've found is little differences in your presentation can make a huge difference. Now, over the past many years, one of my absolute favorite go-to setups on jigs when you're jigging a river locations is a twin tail setup. Basically 2 3-inch gulp tails, and what I've always liked to do is actually cut that second one riding on top at an angle to keep that hook gap open so they're running in tandem. Now, believe it or not, and it's been unbelievable today here, is the difference in running a simple 2 3-inch full tail setup on top has made all the difference in the world. The water's really dark and there's not a lot of current. Now, the beauty about that is you're able to actually get these jigs to sit in front of fish a little bit longer. And what I think this 3-inch tail does is it gives you even a slightly larger sight profile than what this tail does. They're actually running kind of a staggered piggyback setup. A little bit larger sight profile, the fish can see it easier in the dark water. If you pay attention to those little things, you're gonna catch a lot more fish.
Leading information on tackle and techniques to make you a better fisherman. Presented by Mercury.
For many of our walleye techniques, trolling slow is really important to help catch fish. And therefore on our boats, a lot of times you'll see where we have two engines. A big one to get us to where we're going, and then a small one to help us when we're fishing, and those are called a kicker engine. Now, I'm here at the Mercury plant and I'm talking to Jim. He's the manager of small engines, and we're going to go over some of the important features that are on the Mercury Pro kicker that help make it a great fishing engine.
You know, one of the things that fishermen love about this engine is Mercury's exclusive tiller handle assembly. You can shift the engine, throttle the engine, stop the engine, and tilt the engine up with one hand, which leaves the other hand free to fish.
Not only is the trim and tilt all built in, but it has this great strapping system. And this is one of the things that when this engine first came out, this is absolutely a lifesaver. When we're traveling a long distance for finding the fish or getting to the fish, oftentimes this engine is just sitting there rattling around on the back.
Yep.
But with this strapping system, it ties it down, it keeps it nice and sturdy, and it keeps it in great shape for when we get there to actually go fishing. Now, one of the other things on this engine that came out when it came out right away that we really liked was this really flat forward blade prop. But that took a special gear unit and gear assembly down here to run that prop, right?
Yeah, the leg on this motor is what's called a Bigfoot leg and Bigfoot gear case. It's a larger drive shaft housing and it's a larger gear case. It's actually our 15 horsepower gear case with a different gear set. It's a 2.42 to 1 gear ratio, which allows you to troll slower. And that in combination with this 4-blade flat profile prop means you're really going as slow as you can go.
And it's a 4-stroke, so there's no smoke. It's really quiet out there. It trolls slow. And I tell you what, over the years, it's caught me a lot of walleyes.